Welcome to AJ's Guide to Extraterrestrials. In this video series, we'll explore the fascinating and diverse world of alien life forms, from the most basic single-celled organisms to the most complex and intelligent beings in the galaxy. We'll delve into the exciting fields of microbiology and xenopology. The universe began with hydrogen clouds that formed the first stars. These first-generation stars were responsible for creating the first elements other than hydrogen through nuclear fusion. However, these first-generation stars were short-lived and massive, and they quickly exploded into supernovae. These explosions created the heavy elements necessary for the formation of planets and life as we know it. From the remnants of exploded first-generation stars, clouds of cosmic dust formed the nebulae clouds that created the second generation of stars, which contained these heavy elements. It's believed that life formed in planetary systems around these second-generation stars. However, finding that life in the universe is not easy, as it requires many factors to align in just the right way. A planet needs to be in the habitable zone of its star, where conditions are just right to support life. The planet must also have a stable atmosphere and magnetic field to protect it from cosmic radiation. It must have water and other necessary chemicals, and it must be free from cosmic catastrophic events like asteroid impacts or solar flares. Despite the challenges, the search for extraterrestrial life continues, and recent discoveries have given us hope. We've discovered thousands of exoplanets, some of which are in the habitable zone of the star, and the discovery of liquid water on other worlds is becoming more common. But what could this life look like? The possibilities are endless. Life could exist in forms and environments we can't even imagine. Some may be microbial or single-celled organisms, while others may be complex and intelligent beings with technological capabilities beyond our own. In fact, alien life may not even be carbon-based. It may have evolved under different conditions, making them vastly different from anything we've ever encountered. Imagine an alien species with a body made of gas, or one that lives in the vacuum of space and feeds on cosmic radiation. There could be intelligent beings with telepathic powers, or those with extra limbs or eyes that could see the world in ways we could never fathom. The diversity of alien life forms can be truly incredible. Despite the incredible diversity, some common traits may be found in alien life forms. Some of the most common life forms in the galaxy should be single-celled organisms, followed by aquatic species and insectoids. The amphibians would probably be generally fond of humans, but they probably wouldn't like to touch, taste, or smell us. In fact, humans smell bad. Despite our differences, humans have some formidable abilities that we're largely unaware of. For example, when it comes to empathic relationships with other life forms, humans are astoundingly good at it. The idea of keeping small predators in our nests with us and forming strong emotional bonds with them is very, very rare in the galaxy. It's a human superpower which we don't realize we have until, I imagine, other species react to our doing it. So, as we continue on this journey together, let's keep an open mind and prepare to explore the diverse and exciting world of extraterrestrial life. So join me as we delve deeper into the fascinating world of xenobiology and xenopology. Welcome to AJ's Guide to Extraterrestrials. End of file.
The Scodoro are a unique alien species known for their impressive size, strength, and endurance. These 10-foot-tall humanoids have a saurian-based biology, but are often confused for being mammal primates like humans. They have impressive musculature and bulk, which has evolved to adapt to a high-gravity environment. The Scodoro are strictly vegetarian and find meat eating to be revolting, which means they do not eat other animals, use animal products, and never, ever trust human food. Their size and strength make the Scodoro well-suited for physical labor jobs such as construction, cargo loading, structural mechanics, and farming. In Sector 6 of the galaxy, the Scodoro are responsible for the oversized spaceport facilities that can accommodate their large size. They are also known for their athletic abilities, and have produced many famous sports entertainers such as Talug and Caprol, and Polnuck the Great, who holds the unbeaten record in a popular Scodoro sport called Thargesh. This intense physical competition involves a combination of strength, agility, and endurance, and Polnuck's record has yet to be broken. The Scodoro have a staged growth process that includes several distinct phases of development. Their full growth process can take up to 40 years, and they go through several growth stages that involve significant physical and behavioral changes. During their youth, Scodoro spend a lot of time exploring their natural environment and developing their physical abilities, such as running, climbing, and jumping. The Scodoro's biology has evolved to be well adapted to their high-gravity environment. This means that they have well-developed anatomical features and physiological processes that help them to maintain their health and physical fitness in their natural environment. However, when the Scodoro were to move to a lower gravity environment, they may face significant challenges adapting to the change. In such an environment, their large size and weight puts additional stress on their joints, leading to a higher risk of joint pain, osteoporosis, and other medical issues. If the Scodoro were to move to a low-gravity environment, they would likely face various health issues related to cardiovascular fitness, muscle atrophy, and bone density. In a low-gravity environment, the Scodoro's cardiovascular and respiratory systems would not need to work as hard, which could lead to a decline in cardiovascular and respiratory fitness over time. Additionally, the lack of strain on their muscles and bones could lead to muscle atrophy and decreased bone density, increasing the risk of fractures and other injuries. To mitigate these issues, the Scodoro would need to undergo specialized medical care and training to help maintain their physical fitness and overall health in a low-gravity environment. This could involve a range of treatments and therapies, such as exercise programs, nutritional counseling, and medical monitoring to help identify and address any health issues that may arise. While the Scodoro may initially have some advantages in a low-gravity environment due to their size and strength, they face various challenges and health issues over time. The Scodoro have a complex process of reproduction that involves both sexual and asexual reproduction. Females can give birth to infants or lay eggs, depending on the specific stage of their long growth process. This results in a clear subculture divide between young, egg-birthed and mature parent-infant birthed individuals, which humans find perplexing as it is very complicated. Young Scodoro are typically raised in groups and learn from the adults in their community who provide guidance and support as they grow and develop. The Scodoro have a rich cultural history with many unique beliefs and practices that have evolved over time. They have a particular affinity for physical labor jobs and athletic pursuits, which is reflected in their art and entertainment. The Scodoro also have a deep respect for the natural world and have developed a complex system of beliefs and rituals to honor the natural environment and the creatures that inhabit it. Despite their many strengths, the Scodoro also face significant challenges, including discrimination and prejudice from other species who view them as aggressive or intimidating. This has led to some tensions between the Scodoro and other species, which has sometimes resulted in conflict and violence. Unfortunately, it is true that many species in the galaxy prioritize their own interests over the conservation and protection of other species. However, some individuals and organizations recognize the value of protecting and conserving unique and valuable species like the Scodoro and are working to promote greater awareness and understanding of these important issues. Regarding the Scodoro's lack of housing and residential facilities, this is a feature of their unique culture and way of life that humans struggle the most to understand. It's that real twilight zone, uncanny valley. This is alien moment for the average human when they realize the Scodoro view their environment and their work as an integral part of their being and see no separation between their work and their home life. They sleep, eat, and live where they work and have no concept of the human idea of a home as a separate and distinct entity. In fact, the Scodoro view human homes and residential facilities as strange and unnatural. They see these structures as a kind of shell or nest, like the homes of other creatures, and do not understand why humans would want to live in such confined and artificial spaces. This can sometimes lead to misunderstandings and conflicts between the Scodoro and other species, as the Scodoro may avoid entering human living quarters out of a sense of respect and fear of damaging the structures, while humans may interpret this behavior as hostility or mistrust. Overall, the Scodoro are a unique and fascinating alien species with many distinctive qualities and strengths. Their lack of housing and residential facilities, along with their deep respect for the natural world and their advanced knowledge of biology and physiology, make them valuable members of their communities. Their spread throughout this sector of the galaxy has been slow, but with the increasing use of more physics-bending star drives, their high-gravity limitations have not been as big of an issue, and they are now establishing populations on a truly galactic scale, most likely ensuring their own long-term survival, and also that these new colonies, cut off from their original homeworlds, will diversify and evolve into new species in their own right, much like the enormous spread and influence of the single-celled first generationers. Though being scattered across the galaxy as supernova nebula dust is not a form of space travel that I would recommend. End of file.